may we request from NTRC to look at that, yung CBA
Yes,
cost-benefit
yes,
analysis?
Mr. Chair. Actually, that's one of the target of the FIRB to check for the compliance ng mga IPAs as well as their performance. Although because of the create act and the create more, so we're giving them more time to catch up, Mr. Chair. But we will definitely do that.
Furnish the committee a copy of your CBA.
Yes, sir.
We'll use that in the discussion during the budget deliberation so that we will, of course, look at the benefits that they are giving vis-a-vis the subsidies that we are also granting the IPAs and ecozones.
We will do po, Mr. Chair.
Also, let me CBAA give us an update on your latest accomplishments on how about yung mga umaakyat sa inyong mga bagay na you need to adjudicate. What is the performance of that?
Thank you, Senator Win. So based on our accomplishments, for the past year, there were 11 appealed cases amounting to a sum in dispute of about 1.62 billion from all over the Philippines. And we have decided about 11 cases, and they are now moving for motions for reconsideration. And right now we have 15 pending cases all throughout the country. And for the present year, we have just completed our board last July. So we'll now be moving all cases. We only have few more cases left for decisions of the board. And all of the remaining are in the present for oral arguments, presentation of witnesses, and possible compromise agreement between the local government units and the taxpayer.
Many cases on the average, or let me rephrase it. How many cases went up to you in 2024?
For 2024, Your Honor, we have 15. And currently, they are being heard for oral arguments and then presentation of witnesses. We are having, for the last 6 months, since the board was not complete, we cannot implement, or we cannot resolve. We have resolved already the cases, but we cannot implement it because of the lack of signatories here.
Okay. How many board members? There are 5, you know?
We have 3.
3 board
yes.
members, but now it's complete.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then in 2024, the 15 cases that were elevated to CBAA, all of those have been disposed.
The 15 cases are now pending, but for the prior years, there were 12 which were appealed and were resolved. So right now, these are the new cases since 2024, and up to present, there are only about 15, and they are all undergoing. One is for in different stages of the litigation.
What is the turnaround time of cases?
So the turnaround would be about from us as early as 3 months or 6 months, and then it can go as long as 2 years, Your Honor, because of the compromise agreement that we are asking from the litigants, from the local government units and the taxpayer. We are actually mandated by law under our alternative dispute resolution to really ask the parties to come up with a possible amicable settlement as much as possible. That is why during the last elections, there were, for example, one of the delays that caused or prolonged the cases is when the chief executive of the local government units will be replaced because he lost the election. So there will be a new arrangement, or there will be a new talks between the taxpayer and the local government.
All right. And those cases can be appealed pa, no? To the CA, to the Supreme Court. Tama ba? Hindi pa siya final ang decision ng CBA.
Well, according to the law, Your Honor, our decision is final. However,
Okay.
they can still go up to the Court of Tax Appeal and Bang and to appeal the case. And then to the
CBA
Supreme Court.
and to the Supreme Court. Yeah,
Yes.
because I saw that there are cases na umaakyat pa eh.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Attorney Oizon. Lastly, for the Philippine Tax Academy.
Yes,
Yes,
Mr.
yes.
Chairman.
Yes, any notable accomplishments?
In 2024, we rolled out 45 courses for the three bureaus, BIR, BOC, and BLGF. And we even trained some private sector officials. We targeted 30 and we rolled out 45 courses. And we trained 5,350 learners. Central to our curriculum is integrity education, which is very important for the revenue collectors. We want to encourage them to be more loyal to the country, to improve the way of looking at things. We also developed international partnerships, and we had the Bureau of Customs train people in the National Tax Agency of Japan and COICA. We sent some people in COICA to train under their Customs and Tariff Bureau. And then we came out with 2 research papers developing reform initiatives in the revenue sector for the reinforcement of the PTA Integrity Education Program, which is very useful for us. Also, we designed an outcome-based training and continuing education framework for the Philippine Tax Academy. For this year, so far, until the third quarter, we rolled out 21 courses. We are targeting 30 this year, and we have trained 4,748 learners from the 3 bureaus. Most of them are with BIR, and then second with the Bureau of Customs, about 1,000, and then the BLGF, about 300. Also, we have learners from, we handle continuing professional education courses for lawyers and accountants. That is where we earn our most of our income from our revenues, because we are not being paid by the bureaus. So we earn from the private sector.
Then who are your clients? Who are the learners?
We have
Are they
about
government or private sector?
mainly the law says that our main clients are the bureaus,
Okay.
BIR, BOC, and BLGF. That's about 3,000,
Including
31,000.
including
500.
local government units?
Yes, under the RP Vara, we are supposed to train local government officials and the local government assessors.
Oo. And then when you undertake training, is it open to them, or they're the ones who would come to you and request for training, or both?
Both ways. So we
Okay.
develop training courses for them, and then we market it to them. But sometimes they come to us and ask for training,
So
and we
the
develop it for them.
so the focus is tax administration
Yes,
and
that's the
understanding the
focus.
tax regime.
Yes.
Okay. How
Yes,
to
Mr.
make
Chair.
how to make them efficient, what are the
Yes.
techniques?
And
Okay.
more conscientious.
Okay. All right. And you don't train, let's say, the academe.
Sometimes we get participants from the academe, but it's very rare because they're involved mostly in theory. Ours is more practical. Tools that can be used to improve tax audit in the three bureaus.
In the 19th Congress, we passed many tax laws. Like first, let me acknowledge the presence of Senator Bongo. Sir, good afternoon. Ease of paying taxes. We have RP Vara. We have capital markets efficiency promotions, CEMEPA. Then you have the enhanced fiscal regime for large-scale mining, metallic mining act. All of these are now part of your training.
Yes, it's already, we are developing courses for each of those laws.
Okay.
So we are going to develop the courses and then market it to the private sector.
Okay. And government.
Yes,
Okay.
mainly government also.
All right. Yeah. And I would like to just request to give special attention to the LGUs.
Oh, yes, of course.
Kasi LGUs, especially with RP
Mm.
Vara, they will be the ones really implementing it.
Yes.
Marami sa mga LGUs natin, especially municipalities, the turnover rate of their people is quite high kasi
Yeah,
nasa
that's true.
probinsya. But
Mm.
equally important is their responsibility to boost local revenues.
Yes, Mr.
All right.
Chair.
Thank you, President Beltran.
Thank you
We
very much.
recognize Senator Bongo for his questions or manifestation.
Manifestation lang po, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat. Nanguna, pinapaabot ko lang po ang aking suporta sa ating Secretary of Department of Finance, aming guro dito nung 18th Congress. Full support po always sa inyo, sir. With your able leadership, alam kong nasa mabuting kamay po ang ating Department of Finance at ang ating bayan. Ano lang po, konting katanungan lang about ease of doing business. Marami kasing mga reklamo. May batas po tayo dito. It was signed into law, Republic Act 11032 or the Ease of Doing Business Act to reduce red tape in governmental services. Sana po ay mapabilis po yung proseso pag matagal yung proseso, dyan po na pumapasok yung corruption. Pag nagtutulog po yung mga papeles at sinasadyang patulugin yung papeles at dyan po nag-uumpisa yung corruption, yung lagay, red tape. Lalo na po sa mga small and SMEs, no? Small, medium enterprise. Ito pong mga maliliit na negosyante po na gusto lang pong negosyo at kumita. To SEC, what are Securities and Exchange Commission? What are the efforts of the Securities and Exchange Commission in simplifying registration procedures for small and medium enterprises po? Yun ang kadalasan nating naririnig na reklamo po.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much, Senator Go. Yeah, I assumed office, I think, in June. And since then, ease of doing business is a top priority in the SEC. Along that line, we have tightened our timelines. No, we adopted a deemed approved policy that if the SEC is not able to deliver on the internally agreed timeline, the transaction is deemed approved. No, so and number two, we have strengthened our online company registration system. Before, it covered only about 33 companies, company categories. Now it covers more than 80 company categories where people who want to register online to make themselves a company, like the SMEs that you referred to, can do it online. No? And I personally tried it. I was able to register a company for only 2 hours, under 2 hours, Mr. Chairman. And it's becoming popular. I understand the data would show that there are many registrations now. One additional thing that we did on this online registration system for new companies is we also included companies with foreign investors. No? Unlike before, where it was limited to companies where the investors are purely local or domestic. No? And that's in fulfillment of our commitment, no, to foreign investors to make ease of doing business in the Philippines. No? You mentioned about MSMEs. No? That's also a big part of the agenda. In fact, we extended a 50% discount